Why did my roommate start crying when I made scrambled eggs? I moved in with Tyler 6 months ago when I started my new job downtown. Cool guy, kept to himself mostly. We had this unspoken rule about the kitchen. He cooked his meals, I cooked mine. Never any drama. Tyler was pretty organized about everything. Always had his groceries labeled in the fridge with his initials. Always cleaned up after himself immediately. Perfect roommate, honestly. Paid rent on time, didn't blast music, respected boundaries. One Tuesday morning, I woke up craving real breakfast. I'd been eating cereal and granola bars for 2 weeks straight and wanted something substantial. I grabbed some eggs from my side of the fridge and started cooking. Just basic scrambled eggs. Nothing fancy. Butter melting in the pan, eggs whisked with a little milk, salt and pepper. The smell filled our tiny apartment kitchen. That's when I heard footsteps behind me. Tyler walked into the kitchen wearing his work uniform, probably heading to his shift at the auto shop downtown. He stopped dead in his tracks when he saw what I was making. His whole face changed expression. Not angry or annoyed, just completely frozen. "Hey man, want some?" I asked, holding up the spatula. Made plenty for 2 people. Tyler stared at the pan for like 10 seconds without saying anything, just watching the eggs cook. Then his eyes started getting watery. I thought maybe he was allergic to eggs or something. "You okay, dude? Is it the eggs? Should I open a window?" That's when he completely lost it. Started crying right there in our kitchen. Not just tearing up, but full-on sobbing like someone had died. I immediately turned off the heat and just stood there confused. In 6 months of living together, I'd never seen Tyler show any emotion stronger than being mildly annoyed about dirty dishes in the sink. "Tyler, what's wrong? Did I do something? Should I not have used your pan?" He wiped his face with his work shirt sleeve and sat down heavily at our little kitchen table. "Sorry, man. It's not you. It's just the exact way you made them." I looked back at the pan sitting on the stove. They were just regular scrambled eggs, nothing special. "What do you mean?" "You added milk to the eggs before cooking," he said quietly, "and you stirred them really slow and gentle. Most people just scramble them fast and call it done." I was still confused about the reaction. "Yeah, my mom taught me that technique when I was like 12. Makes them creamier and fluffier." Tyler nodded slowly and started crying again, harder this time. "My little sister Chloe used to make them exactly like that. Same technique, same everything, even the same blue spatula." He'd never mentioned having a sister before. In all our conversations about families and backgrounds over the past 6 months, he'd never brought her up once. "She died 3 years ago," he continued, voice breaking. "Car accident on Highway 95. She was only 17 years old." My stomach dropped completely. I felt horrible for accidentally triggering this painful memory. Every Saturday morning for years, Chloe would wake up early and make scrambled eggs for our whole family. My parents both worked night shifts at the hospital, so weekends were the only time we all ate breakfast together. Tyler explained how Chloe had learned the milk trick from some cooking show she loved watching, how she'd practice making them perfect every single weekend. After she died, nobody in my family could eat scrambled eggs anymore. Too painful. My mom tried making them once about a year later and just broke down crying at the table. I offered to throw the eggs away immediately, but Tyler shook his head firmly. "No, it's okay. Actually, could I have some? I haven't had them made the right way in 3 years." We sat at that small table eating scrambled eggs in complete silence. Tyler cried through the whole meal, but he finished every single bite on his plate. "She would have liked you," he said finally. "Chloe always said food tastes better when someone makes it with actual care instead of just rushing." From that day forward, every Saturday morning, I make scrambled eggs for both of us. Tyler tells me stories about Chloe while we eat, how she wanted to become a professional chef someday, how she made up silly songs while cooking breakfast. It's become our weekly tradition now, not because it's easy, but because some memories are too important to let disappear forever.